Should you date in high school? Do not be nervous on your first day of high school. Advice on picking your college. Do not wait till the last minute to do your work. You're still gonna have to see that man walking around campus. Don't be trying to be Captain Saber, because then you're gonna be the one that needs saved. Go ahead and do the essay when the teacher gives the essay. If you see that they're always in something every time you turn around, you probably should have been talking to them, okay? Hey y'all, it's Miss Cameron Elise and I'm back here with another YouTube video. So as y'all can tell by the title, today's video is going to be high school advice from a high school graduate. I definitely feel like I'm qualified to give this advice because I survived all 4 years of high school and I've been through so many roller coasters. So I'm about to give y'all the real and everything. So just make sure you keep watching. But before I get into the video, I do want to give y'all a few disclaimers. First off, my AC will be going on and out throughout the video, so just try to disregard as much as possible. I'm so sorry if it does bother you. I'll try to mask it out as much as possible. Also, everybody that lives in this house is up right now, including the dog, so just try to disregard any background noise. I'll try to mask that out as much as possible too, but I live in a pretty loud house. And the last thing that I have to say is I have notes on my iPad, so if you see me looking off, then that's what I'm looking at. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is what to expect on your first day of high school. Let me just go ahead and put this out there. Do not be nervous for your first day of high school. It's not going to be what everybody hypes it up to be. And I know a lot of people with social anxiety are worried about their first day of high school because they're going to be worried about people looking at them and this and the third. If I'm being honest, everybody has their own thing going on. If they are being weird or they are looking at you in a weird, like mean kind of way, then just disregard, ignore them, because nobody has room to talk in high school, okay? Just disregard them and try to go into everything as confident as possible throughout high school. Just make sure that you aren't stressing yourself out for your first day, because it's not going to be as nerve-wracking as you think it is. The thing that I know a lot of people worry about going into their first day of high school is being able to find their classes. Y'all, if I'm being honest, 9 times out of 10 there's going to be somebody in the hallway to help you find your class, whether it's an administrator, a teacher, a student that has been going to the high school. Somebody is going to be there to help you find your class. Even if you're just looking lost, they're going to come up to you and be like, hey, do you know where you're supposed to be? Do you need help finding your class? What's your teacher's name? They're going to help you find your class in some kind of way. So don't stress about that really at all, because you have nothing to stress about. You will find your class at the end of the day. The last thing that I have to say about this topic is your first few days of high school are going to be some of the most chillest days of your high school career. Those first few days are just going to be filled with introductions and teachers giving you your syllabus and things like that. I will say, if you're one of those people who worry about if teachers are going to make you do icebreakers and stand up in class or just speak in front of everybody, teachers in high school do still do that. So just get yourself prepared for that. Don't stress about it too much, because once you do that for that first day or two, it's going to be over. You really don't have to worry about that too much. I would say just don't stress about your first day of high school, okay? The next topic that I'm going to talk about is how to keep a balance between your social life and your schoolwork. The main thing that I would say about that is there is a time and place for everything. You just have to know when and where to do things. For instance, if you're in a class and your teacher is teaching, or she's giving you time to do your work or your homework or anything, that is not your time to be talking about who fought over the summer or who's going to fight tomorrow. That's not the time for you to be talking about all that, if I'm being honest. Go ahead and get your work done, and you'll have time to talk to your friends at lunch, on the weekends, after school, at the bus stop. You'll have so much time to talk to your friends. So when it's time for you to do your work, just go ahead and do your work, get it done, get it over with. That's really how you maintain your social life and your work, because you're in class, you're in class. However, I do know a lot of y'all do still want to talk to y'all friends during class. I mean, I was one of those people who talked to my friends during class, but if I had work to do, I did my work. You know what I'm saying? I did slip a few times, not even a few times. I slipped most of my sophomore and junior year. I mean, I know y'all gonna want to talk to y'all friends and stuff in class, but it's just better if you go ahead and get your work done. Talk to them when you're done with your work, or just talk to them when you have free time. And the last thing I'm going to say about that is do not overwhelm yourself with work. If you know you gotten all your work done for this week, do not stress about what you have to do next week. Enjoy yourself on that weekend. Unless a teacher gave you homework for the weekend, do not be trying to do work over the weekend. Go ahead, enjoy your time that weekend, so when you go back to school, you can just do your work, you know. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. The next topic that I'm going to talk about is how to maintain good grades. The first thing that I'm going to say about this topic is do not procrastinate. Do not wait till the last minute to do your work. That was my biggest downfall throughout high school. That's a lot of people's downfall throughout high school. Don't wait until the day before you have an essay due to do that essay. Go ahead and do the essay when the teacher gives the essay. If you have a project and they give you a week to do it, don't wait until the day before to do your project, because that puts you under a lot of stress. Another thing that I know a lot of y'all do not like to do, which I didn't like to do it either until like I said, my junior year, study. Y'all need to be studying. You know you have a test coming up, take 30 minutes like every night or something like that to study, because studying is very beneficial. Now that I'm about to be a freshman in college, I'm so glad that I started studying in high school, because it has got me prepared to study in college. Because Lord knows, if I didn't like studying, I don't know if I would be able to survive in my upcoming semester, because in college it's very important for you to study. So yeah, I definitely say go ahead and start studying in high school, so you'll get adjusted to it, and you know, you can see what methods help you best to study. The next thing that I have to say is take notes. This goes along with studying. How are you going to study if you don't have notes? Just take y'all notes when y'all in class. Like I said, don't be just sitting around talking to your friends when the teacher is giving you valuable information. Not only that, but most teachers do still give out open note tests. How are you going to do an open notes test without your notes? You're going to be trying to look on with your friend, and your teacher's not going to let that happen, because you should have had your notes. So just go ahead and take your notes. Also, take that extra credit work. If a teacher is offering you extra credit work, take it. I don't care if you have a 98, 100, whatever in that class. Take that extra credit work, because when you do make a grade on a test or something that drops your grade, you'll have that extra credit work to fall back on. So yeah, I definitely say take that extra credit work. The last thing that I'm going to say is set reminders to do your work or study, things like that, and plan like what you know you have coming up next. That will help you so much throughout high school, because you'll be on a routine and you will always remember to do your work. I didn't start doing that until my junior year. Also, when that teacher gives you that syllabus in the beginning of the year, keep it, because a lot of the times teachers have like the different units and all of that kind of stuff on that syllabus. Keep it. Go ahead and write it down in your planner, set it in your reminder, so you already know what's coming up next. The next topic that I'm going to talk about is, should you take dual credit classes? If you don't know what dual credit classes are, they're just college classes that you can take while you're in high school, and you can get credits for high school and college. My answer to that is yes. I definitely feel like you should take dual credit classes. Personally, I didn't take any, but I do regret not taking any now that I'm about to be a freshman in college, because they are so helpful when you do get to college. Like, you don't have to take that class once you get there. It'll save you money and time. So I definitely say go ahead and take those dual credit classes. However, they will be a little challenging, but you know, like I said, as long as you study and set a routine and ask questions and things like that, you should be fine. So yes, I definitely say if you have the opportunity to take dual credit classes, take them. Okay y'all, I'm so sorry. The sun has started messing up the lighting, so I had to change the scenery because that was just not it. Okay, anyways, the next topic that I'm going to talk about is mainly aimed at juniors and seniors, because they're going to be going through it sooner, and that is the advice on picking your college. First off, I will say you do need to start going on college visits like the summer of your junior year, because that way you'll have a head start on narrowing down your colleges. So yes, I definitely say go ahead and start going on those college visits so you can see what colleges you do and don't want to go to. Also, by your senior year, you need to have your top 3 colleges. That way, when it's time to apply for colleges, you will have your top 3. You will need to know exactly where you're going for school so that you can start doing housing and stuff like that early. So yeah, have your top 3 colleges by the beginning of your senior year so that it won't be so hard to narrow down what college you want to go to. The next thing that I have to say, I truly hope y'all take this advice, and that is, do not, I repeat, do not pick your college based on where your best friend or your boyfriend is going to college. Y'all, I've seen so many people do this and it's not okay at all. Because first off, if you're picking your college based on where your best friend is going, say for instance, y'all not even going for the same major, and she ended up realizing that that college isn't for her, she's going to transfer, and now you're at that college by yourself, which is okay, but just do that from the jump. Now you're not happy with that college because you picked it solely based off where your best friend is going. That's not okay. Now I've seen a lot of girls pick their college based off where their boyfriend is going. Please, I'm begging you, do not do that, y'all. That literally never ends well. Say for instance, you do pick your college based off where your boyfriend is going, and y'all break up. You're still gonna have to see that man walking around campus, and you're gonna hate that. I'm telling you now, you're gonna hate that. I know a lot of y'all think that because you picked that same college as them, that's gonna make y'all bond stronger, y'all gonna be with each other for the rest of... No. A lot of the times when girls pick their college based on where their boyfriend is going, they literally end up breaking up within the first semester. I kid you not, I'm not even lying. So don't even do it. Just don't do it. And the next thing that I have to say goes along with the last thing that I said. Pick your college based off what makes you comfortable and where you feel at home, because that's where you're gonna have to be for the next 4 years of your life. So do not pick your college based off anything else other than where you're comfortable, what you feel like is good for you and makes you feel at home. Don't pick your college based off anything other than that. When you picking your college, think about you and those things. That's it. Okay, so the next topic that I'm going to talk about is how to make high school fun. 2 words: get involved. I didn't start getting involved until my senior year, if I'm being honest, and I regret that so much, because high school would have been so much more fun if I just went ahead and got into clubs and sports and something like that. Y'all are gonna realize high school is what you make it. If your high school years are bad, it's because you made them bad. Also, keep in mind that class president, student council, student ambassador, things like that look really good on your college resume. When you are getting involved and you are trying to like do new things, keep that in mind. The next topic is how to make friends in high school. Honestly, I'm just gonna say be yourself, because when you be yourself, you're gonna find your type of people. Also, make conversation. Now, I know people with social anxiety do not like making conversation. I was definitely one of those people. But you're gonna realize it's gonna help you more than it hurts you, because once you get out of high school and you have to go to college and you have to take public speaking and just be in the real world in general, you're gonna wish you knew how to talk to people. So just go ahead and make those conversations while you're in high school so you can be prepared. Also, be open to talking to new people. Sometimes you don't have to always make the conversation, but if somebody is trying to make conversation with you, be open to talking to them. Don't be all dry. I say that as I still struggle to talk to people, but it's really not that hard. I promise it's not that hard. Like I said, getting involved, that will do a lot for you. That'll help you make friends as well. You'll make friends just because you're on the same basketball team, football team, cheer team as somebody else. That way you can also meet your kind of people. And the last thing I'm going to say is the smallest interactions can make for lifelong friends. Just keep that in mind when you are talking to new people or you are afraid to talk to somebody else. You just simply telling someone that they look good or you like their shoes or something like that can make for a lifelong friend. It's that easy in high school. Making friends are not that hard in high school, I promise. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is hygiene. Y'all, before y'all step in that school building, make sure y'all wash y'all face, brush y'all teeth, put on deodorant, take a shower, all of that, okay? Because nobody wants to smell must at 8 o'clock in the morning. And if you're running late, just throw it in your backpack. If you don't already have an emergency kit, which I'm going to get into that in a minute. If you don't have an emergency kit, take that lotion or that deodorant or that toothbrush or something. Take it with you so you can do it, because nobody wants to smell that. So just go ahead and do what you need to do as far as hygiene before you step in that school building. Also, get an emergency kit. Keep one in your backpack or in your purse if you're a girl. Keep one on you. That should have deodorant, travel toothbrush, toothpaste. I know Colgate have some little like disposable toothbrush thingies, like some mini toothbrush thingies. You can get those and throw them in there. Keep you some lotion, some perfume, some gum. Keep stuff on you to, like, you know, keep up with your hygiene. Also, for girls that have their periods, keep you some pads, some flushable wipes, all that kind of stuff. Keep that stuff on you and keep it in your backpack, in your purse. I say keep it in your purse so that you don't have to take your backpack or take that pad out before you go to the bathroom. So yeah, keep you a pad, keep you some flushable wipes, some perfume, all that kind of stuff in your bag. for that time of the month. You might even have to keep a change of underwear in your bag when it's that time of the month. But just keep those kind of things on you. Also, if you go in that bathroom and you're about to change your pad, don't flush it down the toilet. If you're changing your pad and you're trying to throw it away, wrap it up in tissue. Wrap it up so you can barely tell what it is, if I'm being honest, and throw it in the garbage. Do not put it in the toilet. We're not doing that. That is not okay. I know y'all want high school to be fun, but that's not one of the ways that I just told y'all to make it fun. That's silly and not okay. The next topic that I'm going to talk about is how to stay out of drama. Honestly, the key way to stay out of drama is to know who and who not to hang around. Now, if you're one of those people who like drama, cool, hang with who you want to hang with. But if you're one of those girls who don't like drama, if you can clearly see that these girls that you're hanging around are always in some kind of drama, they're just messy, always talking about people, maybe you don't need to be hanging around them. Watch out for people like that. If you see that they're always in something every time you turn around, you probably should have been talking to them, okay? Also, keep y'all mouths closed. Don't be going around telling your business, his business, her business, the teacher business, the janitor business. Don't be going around telling everybody business, because that's how you get into drama. It's okay if you tell, like, maybe your best friend, but you gotta know your best friend ain't gonna tell nobody. Y'all gotta already be locked in. That's how you get into drama. That's how you start drama. Is running your mouth. Just. And the last thing that I have to say, do not try to be Captain Saber, because you'll be the very one to get thrown into some mess and you didn't even do nothing. You was just trying to save your friend. But now look, you over here saying this, that, and third, defending your friend, and they go flip it and turn it into something else. Now they telling the whole wide world that you said that you want to fight and do it. No, don't be trying to be Captain Saber, because then you're gonna be the one that needs saving. So no, let's not do that. Let your friends have their own battles. Sometimes it is necessary for you to get it in, so I would say get into that when you want to or when you feel like you need to. But if it's not necessary, y'all, do not be getting into all this drama. The next topic that I'm going to talk about is something that I know a lot of y'all want to know about. Should you date in high school? Personally, I wouldn't say that you shouldn't date in high school. I feel like it comes with a lot of lessons and they teach you a lot of things. They give you some great experiences. However, high school relationships can get very messy, so I would just say be very careful if you do decide to get into one. And if I'm being honest, 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up in a relationship by your senior year at least, because that's just, I mean, it's high school, y'all. You're going to like this boy or like this girl, like, and it's just gonna happen. So I definitely wouldn't say you shouldn't be in a relationship, because it's going to happen regardless. The last thing I have to say about that, if you're going to get into a relationship, please do not be telling all of y'all business. That's how you make it messy on your own. When you get to telling all y'all business, now they know everything that y'all argued about. Don't do that. And definitely don't take it to social media, because that's when it gets out of hand. I definitely say just keep your business to yourself if you do decide to get into a relationship in high school, okay? Alright, y'all, so the last topic that I'm going to talk about is if high school is actually that bad. Easy answer, not at all. Let me just say this. High school is not like the movies. It's not going to be like High School Musical, y'all. So I definitely say don't be worried about it too much. It's nothing like the movies. And some of the drama can be from time to time, because people can be dramatic, but it's nothing like the movies other than that. The last piece of advice that I'm going to give y'all throughout this video is your high school years are only determined by you. Everybody's high school years are different. You determine what your high school years are going to be like. Whether they're good or whether they're bad is only determined by you. So don't be stressed out about, oh my god, well, my cousin said her high school years was terrible, but my mama said hers was good. I don't know what mine's going to be like. You make your high school years good or bad. They're determined by you. So just make the most of your high school years. Have fun, but also be very careful so you don't end up in any drama or anything like that. Alright, y'all, so that's all that I have for y'all today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I also hope that I gave y'all some valuable advice. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. If y'all want a part 2, please let me know. I'll be happy to make one. And yeah, once again, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all also follow all my social medias. They will be in the description below. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all next time.